What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Lil Ya, UNLV's finest. You awake me? This is my podcast, the Be Real 23 podcast. Hit that like, subscribe button ASAP. Tell a friend about my podcast. You awake me? Look here. I want to run an ep, but I don't even want to run no ep. I just want to run it about what's going through it, what was happening with old Kodak Black right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people speculating whether it's something mentally going on or drugs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But personally, my take on it, I think it's a mental breakdown that he's going through, you know, as far as the research that I did of what's going on, what's happening. You know, they actually got him in a mental hospital. You know, they doing, I guess what you call, evaluation and stuff like that on him, you know, but I just want to speak on it because I know how real mental health can be. You know, like I told y'all earlier in one of my other podcasts, I'm actually in talks and taking the steps to become a mental health advocate, speak on it. You know, some things that I went through and, you know, things that I know for a fact about mental health. I know for one that is serious and it's nothing to be embarrassed about. You know what I'm saying? The city where I'm from, after 2005, if you was born in 2005, from now on up until now, if you ask me, I would think, you know what I'm saying, you probably, well, if you was born before 2005, up until now, I would think you probably want to get yourself checked and, you know, have a little few mental problems because our city was traumatized in 2005 by Hurricane Katrina, and a lot of people didn't make it out, and a lot of people that made it out got affected mentally. You know what I'm saying? They may not even know it, but certain things they do, they probably wouldn't do if they wouldn't have went through Katrina, if it makes sense. But yeah, I'm looking at his actions and things that he doing or whatever, and it just seemed like some of the things that I went through, you know what I'm saying? The exact same. I mean, during the time of my mental breakdown, I had money, I had, you know, everything that people consider the finer things in life, I had it. I didn't have major problems, you know what I'm saying? But I was stressing, you know what I'm saying? It looked like, to the world, looked like I was on top. I really felt like I was on top. But at the same time, these thoughts playing in my head, and I'm going through this and that. You not resting proper, and your mind racing. You know, you're talking about 5,000 different things at one time, and you know what I'm saying. That could be a mental breakdown happening to you. You know, a lot of people don't know about this because they never went through it, and they don't have a person that they saw go through it or whatever. You know, the actions is like totally different from what your regular everyday actions would be. You know, I was watching him on having somebody record him, and I thought, damn, the person that's recording really, they probably don't give a fuck about him. You know, it looked like they was really trying to embarrass him, and that ain't cool. You know, I was fortunate to have a lot of people that really gave, you know, that really cared about me around me during those times. And, you know, even though I did some shit that I wouldn't regularly do, a lot of dumb, embarrassing shit that would have been, you know what I'm saying, embarrassing. I never had nobody around me leading that shit on, and, you know what I'm saying, you know, and I'm thankful for that. But however, you know, a lot of people say, you know, they'll never go through that. They'll never do this. They're too strong for that. I just want you to get that thought out your mind for real, because I was one that did that. I was one that always looked at people, not laughed or criticized, nothing like that, but I even said a quick prayer for him at the time, but I was always one to say, I never get like that, I never go like that, you know. And wow, my mama passed, you know, years down the line. That was all she wrote, thinking about her and realized she was gone. And man, come on, man. it was time to fuck some shit up. But that wasn't the route, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, I made that song Hey with no screws in it for a reason. Y'all listen to it, man. Y'all, it ain't just a record, you know what I'm saying? Just like y'all, y'all hear all the other records and be like, yeah, listen to that fucking record. Some real shit and some yeah too, you know. Excuse me. Old Kodak Black, man, that shit crazy. It ain't crazy because like I said, it's relatable. I can relate to him. But you never know who it's gonna happen to. That's what be like. I just don't want people to be as cocky and keep their hands down thinking, man, I'll never lose my mind, you know. Because the fucking world alone is a lot to deal with. You know, living in everyday world is a lot to deal with. You know, people say that, oh, life is easy. Life ain't easy, man. Life only easy in jail. You know what I'm saying? That's where you're getting everything given to you at. You feel me? You promise to eat. You promise to some water. You want a bath, somewhere to sleep. You know what I'm saying? In the real world, you gotta go get out and get it every day. You ain't promised none of that, man. You know what I'm saying? So life in itself is like a little something to deal with, a lot to deal with. So you gotta be mentally stable. You know, people say you gotta be strong or whatever. Before you can even be mentally strong, you gotta be mentally stable. You know what I'm saying? So once you be stable, then you work on getting stronger mentally. That way when like peer pressure and all that kind, you strong enough mentally to make the right decision. But all that, man, I can't never lose my mind. I miss something that don't be that person. Don't be that person, man. And matter of fact, I just made a song. I ain't gonna expose the name of the song, whatever, but I'm gonna talk about the concept of the song because it kind of relates to the conversation I'm talking about, you heard me? But the concept of the song is basically, how different shit don't make everybody happy, you know what I'm saying? Lil Kodak, pretty sure he had millions, you know what I'm saying? Think he have no words because he got millions or whatever. However, something drove him up the water to, lose his fucking mind. You know what I mean? Excuse my French, but man, everything in life don't make everybody happy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find out what make you happy and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Because other people think just because you got money, you supposed to be happy, man. Nah, that ain't real. That ain't real. Name my podcast is Be Real for a real reason, you with me? Cause everything on here real, I ain't fabricated. Straight up. So if you got somebody in your household or a friend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Pass that message about mental health. It's real. You know what I'm saying? Try to help a person that deal with it instead of laughing, leading them on, trying to make them out a crash dummy. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit ain't cool. It could be you. Don't think it can't be you. You feel me? I know a few people, that deal with it, and I talk to them on a regular about it. If y'all know somebody that could lead me into the right direction of speaking on it, letting people know I went through it. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about it, I feel like, a person that went through what I went through, I can even say it. I'll be the first to say it. I never say it can't happen again, even though I went through it. I know it can happen again. You know what I'm saying? Because I went through it more than once. You feel me? But I want to be a spokesman on this. I do what I need to do every day. Thank God I ain't on no medication or nothing like, crazy pills and all that, whatever they call it, zombie out and all that. I ain't there, but I deal with it every day. I deal with it by praying. I ask God. And I thank God first before I ask him. I thank him for replacing my mind, restoring my mind, making me come back even harder and stronger. But I also ask him, please, Lord, don't never let that happen to me again. You know what I'm saying? Because that's demons. In actuality, all it is demons playing in your head. And the war starts mentally. You feel me? So if you're not mentally ready and prepared to deal with this war every day, the devil will oversee your mind and, them demons play with your head, man. And that shit's scary. That shit's scary. That's what causes you not to sleep. You know what I'm saying? You up for 4 and 5 days totally. I mean, all day, every day. Mind just racing. That's demons, man. And, everybody know that you never done the things that you used to, that you're doing, and your behavior is strange. You know what I'm saying? That's demons. So it starts with the man upstairs praying, bro, every day. No matter what you got, no matter who you are to this world. You know what I'm saying? For real, man. I want y'all to, tell a friend about that. Like I said about my podcast, tell a friend about the mental health issue. That's real. If you know somebody that could point me in the right direction to help out, I ain't got no non-profit organization, and of course, UNLV is, we're working towards that. Well, we had one, but we get all that back again. You know what I'm saying? But me personally, I want to be a spokesman for mental health. If you know somebody that can help me get on that boat and help sail that ship, put it in my comment. Let me know. You see me, hit me up or whatever. Let me know what's happening. Because I stand on it, dog. For real. For real. Yup. So this wasn't an Ep. It's just how I felt, and I felt like coming on here speaking on that. You know what I'm saying? When I say I stand on that, I stand on that, man. And else it's so serious that you can almost see it in a person that's going through something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it's just our community. It don't just affect our community; it affect the world, especially New Orleans, man. So yeah. Holla at your boy. Tell a friend about my podcast. Hit that like and subscribe button. And holla at me. You with me?